That's maybe how you know that. I used to sing. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Contract.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Houston. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from 37, here's second down and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Nike Texans. All right.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. On the give, it's Robinson. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs,
first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
On play action. Stroud. They find his big target. The tight end Stover. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
They'll try it now with Brooks. He's going to have a Texans first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he's in. Cade Stover. Touchdown, Houston. That is first touchdown of the new year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Avante Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he finds some daylight. 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This fielded in the end zone. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 9-yard line.
On the quick, right? On 18. What's up? Out to the right. Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
All right. On 18. What's up? Go get him.
Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. On down at the 21, a gain of 1. It is 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. Now it's going to be third down.
All right. On 18. What's up?
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got a man. That's Toney. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stop. Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Second and 10.
On 18.
Throwing is Stroud. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Blue now on the zone read. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 35, here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll take this one in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the tight end, Stover. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
All right.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Look at hot.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Oh, right. 118. What's that? 11.
Off play action.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
Stroud. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up
down. You're relying heavily on the yards after the catch, so give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They put Pickens in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Has an opening past the 40. And he's got to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 37-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 37 yards.
37-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Sal, today. Tony. Hey, uno more.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And downfield, he's going to choke the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Buggy. Here we go. Hey, uno.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from 34 yards. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, here comes Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 12. And the Cowboys first down.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he'll be taken down up at the 40. On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, right. 18. What's that? Look the hot.
On play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And so the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, 26.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Oh, big hole left side. Down the sidelines. Inside the 25. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. What a run by Williams. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. I check line.
Receiver in motion. Going right.
26.
1st down. Prescott. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
16. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after After the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Oh, Aaron.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's complete left side to Tony. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Send a man in motion right. Prescott on first down. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
Kill.
On first down, here's Blue. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Into the hands of Turpin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. All resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. A short kick. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, nice.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and goal for Prescott. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Oh, ready? 118. 2J.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's second and a couple.
Hey, swap. Another swap.
On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the fourth quarter. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, this is Mixon. And this tackle that he pushes forward, it'll give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 6.
118. Okay. Buggy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
18, what's that? Hey, uno. Hey, south. Under.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Throw caught by Dell on the outside.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Stroud. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On the ground, it's Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
In the end zone and intercepted. He gets 3. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Operating from the gun. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
36, Texans 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right. 18, what's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Big play now, third down and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here we go. This is fourth down.
South. Buggy.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Cowboys 43, Texans 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out for tonight. 18. Outside.
On first down, it's Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out for tonight.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Oh, ready.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sidelines. It'll be an incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
Look the hot. 18. Outside.
Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. It was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll send their tight end left. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 12.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Yeah, here we go.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.